What's liberating about it is you don't have a 35mm camera stuck in your face, which can really shut you down sometimes.
Was there anything that you saw on the screen in 3D for the first time that just blew you away?
You know what? You're so right. I mean, this movie is a visual feast.
Right.
I know I could see the movie 10 times in a row, and I would always discover something new in it. It blew me away, the creativity of the animals that they invented for the movie. They're so wild and abstract, and then the landscapes are just gorgeous. I mean, and that's really why I wanted to make the movie, because I wanted to walk around in that world, you know, as this character.
Right, right. Were there which animal was your favorite out of all of
Oh,
them?
well, I really like the big cat.
Me too, the rainbow one. Yeah,
it's so beautiful with the lime green fur on the center of his forehead. And
you guys become besties by the end.
it was a good relationship, and it's
so.
kind of an emotional relationship. I love that one moment where Grug, and it was interesting because I thought, have I seen this before? I think I did this in Leaving Las Vegas when I don't, because the character Ben didn't want to fall in love with Elizabeth Shue's character. But there's a moment, and his hand is like levitating above her back. Do I touch her or don't I? That moment's in the
Really?
Croods. Well, I saw it with the
You're just
cat.
repeating your filmography.
Well, I didn't.
here.
Someone did it. I didn't do it. Someone did their research, because there's a moment where my hand as Grug is like levitating above the cat,
right.
like, do I pet him or don't I? And then he does, and I love that kind of tension, really.
Right, right. It was a good emotional movie.
Yeah.
I laughed, I cried.
That's it. Yeah, I like movies that make you laugh and cry.
Absolutely. Are there any movies that you've seen, like classic movies, that you would maybe want to re-experience in 3D?
Oh, what would be a good movie for 3D?
We were talking about like Vertigo.
I would like to see 2001 in 3D.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pick would be Back to the Future.
Uh-huh.
It would be great to see Doc like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, you know, they can do this now.
Absolutely. We have the technology.
I'll bet they'll do a 2001.
Probably.
Yeah. Be
So,
amazing.
what challenges did you come into doing voice acting versus being on screen?
Well, first of all, I'm of the opinion that voice is 50% of your performance.
Absolutely.
So the challenge, though, is that with the process of animated movies for an actor is 100% imagination. Because you don't have the other actors in the room with you, nor do you have these wild animals and things like that. So you have to really use your imagination, which is what acting's all about anyway. So it's a marvelous exercise. What's liberating about it is you don't have a 35mm camera stuck in your face, which can really shut you down sometimes. And you have to get past the camera. You don't have to worry about that on this.
Right.
In a live-action movie, you have the luxury of working with other actors, but you have the pressure of the camera.
Right. So did you ever get to be in the sound booth with Emma and Ryan or
No.
Cloris?
The first day I met Ryan was today.
Really?
Today was my very first day, which is interesting because I'm a fan. I think he's great.
Right.
He had great charisma, very funny and dramatic. And the first time I met Emma was on the red carpet in Berlin. Now, what I like about that story is that when you see the movie, it does seem like we're interacting in the same room, the same cave. But this is because I had great actors to work with.